Hi everybody, welcome back to GregTech New Horizons, episode 139, with me, Sid. More numbers. And let me just jump over here. So that has just completed, so we can head down and set another 2 stainless steel running. We're actually making reasonable progress this time around. I don't know whether it's because I'm coming over here or whether this is slightly... I mean, obviously with 2 hoofers it should be faster. That's kind of goes without saying. By the way, that I need to macerate. Let me just go and address that problem for a quest item that we need to have a bash at. But we're going to push a few basic quests today. We're going to try and get the alchemical construct sorted. That is, I need 2 of those to make the alchemical hooferator, so I don't have to sit there and keep throwing little bits of, V crystal into things. And we're going to try and do the primal charm, because that is in the thing, and that takes us to there. I've got a feeling that may open up another quest line. I've been trying to find that, but I cannot find that anywhere, so that's annoying. And then Thaumatorium Horizon, various lenses. This one will grant night vision, so we can do illuminating lenses. I'm never a big fan of actual of night vision. So yeah, we got that, and we can actually do that probably. Ignis plate crystal, auto plate crystal, and arcane stone. We could do those. We could, if we get a chance. But this is where we're going, the Thaumatorium. Okay, we're going to make 2 of those and 2 of those, and they will create to make the automating of the crucible. All good. I may have a go at a silky jewel as well, just because. Not hugely unstable, so maybe we'll go there as well. See whether we can just get some of these quests out of the way. And actually, having the ability to make another silk touch device wouldn't hurt either. Other than that, I'm kind of trying to work out the direction of travel I want to go in, because I've got a lot of oil, this stuff which makes the you can't see from down here, I'm going to have to go up again, aren't I? Makes heavy oil, which we can then split out and crack and do all sorts of things. We've got oil down there. We do need to try and up our game somewhat. And that's all annealed copper and small ashes. That can be put away as well. We need to have a look for, so I've got 96 buckets of heavy oil, which I need to do something with, and I've got tons of that oil shale sand, which needs processing. What are you? Small pile of ashes. You can go in there. Your carbon. If we look in here, I've got quite a lot of that. But I've got a whole load of ores and things that I need to address and just tackle. And I'm not entirely sure of the best way to move forward. I'm kind of floundering a bit because there's a lot of options. Let's eat that. Now I wanted to double check my my Britannia chest to see if I do have another mana spreader, which will work with that. That's good. This all needs to come over, and I actually need to get some flowers rather than mushrooms, which is going to be easier said than done, but let's head over and this never gets old. Whee! I'm going to miss that when I finally get to the point where I can teleport around. But this floor is going to be where we do all the alchemy stuff, so all of this lot is going to come up. And are you empty? You are empty. I think you're empty. No, you had 2 left. Okay, I couldn't see because I've not got my my proper outfit on for this. So we have this, and we need 2 of those. That's the thing. We also can quickly throw that together. Now that will need to be cooked in a blast furnace, so we will need to go back and do that in a little while. But the rose gold is for the 2 rings that we need to make for this, and it needs a fair bit of thing, and we also need 1 of every crystal cluster, so there's going to be a bit of crafting there. But this is the one I want to concentrate on. So we've got blocks of thaumium. Now thaumium is made by compressing thaumium ingots. Thaumium ingots we make by chucking iron with 4 precantatio in, and we need 9 per. So 4 9s are, what, 18, 27, 36. And I actually need slightly more iron than I've got here, so I'm going to have to go back anyway, but we have got plenty of you. So that's a start, so we can get the blocks of thaumium done. While we're over this side, I shall just pop up and let's go and put you there, and we shall put you there, and then hopefully somewhere abouts we can bind you to that. So that's that in place. I mean, we're not using it right now, but things. Yeah, I have got a bit of a chastity cough developing at the moment. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse than being a chastity cough, but you know, we'll see. I love winter. All the illnesses. Right, we need to blast furnace this, and let's have a look. Do we have to blast furnace you on a particular setting? Program 1. You are, you got a bit of steam. I'm going to set you down to program 1. Let's have a look again. Just check what's the thing. 320 seconds. No, 160 according to that. It lied. Let's have a look. That is dropping quite alarmingly though. So I'm going to have to cook that. I'm going to grab some more iron because that's what I'm going to need for thaumium anyway. So I might as well just go and grab myself a stack, just so we've got it over there. And once that is cooked, the rose gold, I need to make rings basically, so I might as well make 4 rings out of 1 piece of rose gold. Do I need to have 4 or just need to have 2 rose gold rings? So I don't even need to worry too much about cooking the rest of it right now. In fact, I shall put the rest of it in here for later. So yeah, let me get that sorted out. I'll be back in a short while. Alright, that came very, very close to emptying. I mean, the steam has gone. That is pretty much there. Obviously there'll be some power over here, so I'll be alright just to grab the ring shape from there. That will give me 4 of those, and that's all I need. From over here, I believe. What about here? I need string, gold foil, Do I need a diamond? What about you? You need arcane stone, which okay, I need to take some stone over with me as well then. Stone, well, how much do I need to do? Let me grab a stack of you. String. Yeah, what a huge amount of that. You. Yeah, we can convert you into string, but that seems a little bit excessive waste of mana. How much? Let's have a look. What do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. 12. Plus enchanted fabric, which tell you what, we'll deal with that later. I can go over and work on some bits and pieces. I may even have some. I need to know realistically how much enchanted fabric I've already got. So let's we head back over. I wonder if I can set up a launcher to launch me in that direction. I'm having too much fun with them launchers, that's the problem, and therefore I want to just automatically go and launch myself every time there's an opportunity to launch myself. For now we'll do that. Right, let's deal with the block of thaumium in the room, which basically means 9. So 4 9s are, we've already done. 4 9s are, what's it, 9, 18, 27, 36, so that's going to be 72. 64, 74, 72. And basically it is going to be 18 of those and 72 of those. And this is also, I don't have to do this, of course. I probably could use a top up on the water, so we'll do that. And this should be a simple matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Repeat 17 times. Alright, I think we might have what we need to make one of the alchemical constructs. I need more thaumium. I've got enough to make more thaumium. I've been over and make those. I need to make a couple more of these, but we need to make well, let's start off as we mean to go on. We need I'm okay for these at the moment. I need the rubber sheets. Did have a few of those. I need 4 of those, I think. I'm going to need to make words, John. Try using words. I'm going to need to make more of them. So I need to do 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those, and what bit am I missing? Oh, 2 of those. 1, 2. And we'll just use you. And that will give me 1 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to do 1, 2, and 1, 2. That it will give me the first one. I need to replicate that again. So we've got a second one, and that we're going to require me to use 16 thaumium is good. We can make 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can make 4 more of those. That's all good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And hopefully this should be getting close to the last time I have to do that. So what I'm going to need is just 2 of those, I think, at the moment. Because I just need 2... no, I'm going to need to make more of those first. Okay, we're okay. We're not in a bad place. We need to make some of those. That will go... Okay. Lost it. Oh, I haven't got the steel tube. Right. So let me go and get these set up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need a steel tube, and that should... I'm going to get myself a couple of steel tubes, actually. I also need to compress those blocks. Those are auto and ignis blocks, which I meant to do while I was over there, and I forgot. So we'll do that. We'll get the thaumium gears made, and we will keep progressing. But I would really like to. Right, we can make another. We can make another hoofer. What's the jig? Another 2 of these. Oh wow, you're out of oxygen. That's a surprise. Boop and boop. Boop. Now jot that in. You need to be on program 11. And you need 2 more of those. Perfect. Jobs are good. While that's happening, I also do you know what I did? I did what I do quite often, which is that. Right, let me just go and compress those. Should have enough steam for this one. But I need to cut those up then. That's the next piece into plates. And I'm just going to make enough so we can do stuff. I'm not kind of limiting myself specifically to quantities. Okay, got you. And you. I should go and get those 2 cogs going while we're going. 2 gears, cogs. Cog, gear, gear, cog. It's all the same thing. And then I also want a normal pipe, which when you use that it's 3 to make steel. Is that right? Really? That's a small pipe. So 1. So I'll get, I don't know, 4 steel. We'll just do 4. Just so we've got enough to make a few pipes. We'll probably need more in the future, but you know. Right now, you are a tiny pipe. You are a small pipe. Right, I should have a cutting machine, so you can go in. And those as well. And hopefully that's everything over here that we need for this kind of bit, other than waiting for these cuts to go to make these plates. Oh, I also need the string. I've got the stuff, so I just need 4 string and 12 gold foil. I don't know whether I've got 12 gold foil. I've got 4 gold foil. Need 12 string though. Go. All good. I'm going to just put some of these bits like that, and those will take those once we think, because that's for the thing. I also probably should try and make a few more of these sheets if I don't have any. That is in the advanced vending machine. $18 of those. Right, that should give me some of that. I'm going to need a lot of glass. So what I'm going to have is a library, a storage system, a warehouse, if you will, of shelves and drawers. So we're going to have single drawer, which would be bulk storage of the... actually no, should I do the... I mean, each one of those, they stack 16. Is 16 going to be enough? Should be for most of the essentials that we're going to encounter. I would expect. Maybe. It's difficult to know. So, anyway, got those. Right, let's head back and see what we can get up to. Whee! That will probably tear your arms off if you tried that in reality. Yeah, let's go and get this, let's go and get as much of this done as we can, shall we? So we need more of these for starters, which is those. Is that not right? Almost right. So that'll give me enough of those. We'll take those, put these just out of the way for now. And we'll actually, we can just go in here and quickly drop off that and those. I'm going to put this away for now as well, because I don't think we really need that. So what we've got you. It's just these we need, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. I haven't got enough V in that one, so let me swap over, and then we're going to go that, and that. And that will give me 2 of those. I'll take you with me. If we come over here, that should be complete. So we can claim that one. That doesn't unlock anything, it just gives us a reward. And if we go up here, now my plan is to make this like a centerpiece in the, and then I think we just whack you. No? Let's have a look. Alchemy. Essential distillation tubes. Well, I must have it because I made it. So where did I unlock you from then? Not once. Got you and that and that. If this process is much faster, okay, that's fine. Right. I'm missing something here then, aren't I? A chemical centrifuge. don't have the permutatio for that. What am I missing here then? Alchemical duplication, purifying salts, thaumium reinforced jars. Alchemical construct. Let me just have a dig around for this. I was fairly certain I knew how this works, but now I'm beginning to question my sanity on this one. The device will allow the automating check for the research to the far right of the crucible for details. But there's no other task behind that. There's nothing going to be, well, I haven't unlocked that second thing, have I? No. Yeah, let me just check this one. I think to recall you did it with that, but it may be with Salus Mundus. That could be the other thing, but let me just check it out. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, this should work. It was an appropriately filled wand. Why? Why are you not working? I mean, that's full now, and it's got enough. Back in a second. Alright, I know why it's not working. So I needed centrifuge. So I needed then to get automated alchemy. So I need to come in here and get 12 more of those. And that should give me that. I have had to put a heat source underneath, which is a pain. So I'm going to have to cut this up, I think. Take you. Let's make a very thin slab of you, just so we can hide that. It'll look a bit weird, but you know, I can live with a bit weird. And now we should be able to, because we've got all the V we need. Yay, we've got what we actually wanted. Okay. Now, right now, I just want to have one pipe sticking out of there, because we're going to stick in that, and that will be things. We've got you. Oh, we've got an award. We've got a trophy. A trophy, I tell you. I also need to eat something. Have I got something to eat? Probably. What should we have? Cheeseburger. I mean, literally, cheeseburger. So we've got you. You are working. You don't need water, and you just go in there, and we basically pick what we want, and it spits out the front. I think that's basically how this works. So if I were to go and grab you. Okay, grab that, that's enough, and then grab 1, 2, 3 of those. I should be able to just go and pop you down there, go in there, and that's going to be that. 2, 3. Job's a good one. We don't need that anymore down there. Excellent. Now the other thing we need is we need to do something with this to put this up there. I don't think I'll need all of these anymore. I do need to empty that. And we already have. Let me go and grab that out of there. So that is a full thing of auto. Let me go and grab that. That is now empty. I don't need to be crystallizing this stuff. I mean, I can, but I don't need to, because now I can process it in liquid form, which means that we can just make more of these and store them. So the question is, how many aspects are actually in this pack? Because I think I probably know most of them by now. So we've got 4. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 fours, so that's 61 potentially. Now, how do I want to play this? I think what I would like to do is make some. If I was to come here and go, say there, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 18, and I can go several high. Okay, I'm going to go and grab some drawers and some shelves. I'll be back in a second. Alright, we are a little bit organised. It's not alphabetical, it's not things, but we've got everything on. We've got shelves. This has got, what was it, 3, 7, so 14, 28, 56 on this side, with capacity on this side for a further 56 spaces. So we should be fine. And we can always upgrade these as we fill them up. What I'm going to need to do is make a whole load of water jars, so I can, if I go over, so the bit where they're not alphabetical, for example, is problematic, because, you know, you can't always find everything. Metallum. I put 4 of those on. I didn't feel I needed particularly much more. That's already full. So what I actually need now is a jar. I don't think I've got any spare jars down here now. I think I've used them all. We'll need the labels. I need to make jars, but I need to make those. Basically, I need those and those, and I need more of that. And obviously, we've got labels as well. So, yeah, I'm a bit out of jars at the moment, and this lot we need to process back into things. You can just vanish and become a thing. Have I ever scanned you? I'm not 100% certain I have. I have. Oh, get some stuff out of that though. So, yeah, and this is now nice and tidy down, or tidier down here. This will go. We don't need you anymore. We really don't need that over here anymore. So we can shuffle stuff around in here to suit. But right now, what I would like to do is I would like to get rid of you, because you're done, and I'd like to have a look at this primal charm. So what I'm going to need to do is make a primal charm. Requires 1 of every type of thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What am I missing? Aqua. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's going to require me to have some essentials and the likes. Let me bonk. So we need 1 of those, 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 and one of those. So that's a step in the right direction, but then we need 3 balance shards. So balance shards, if we recall, need 2 of each. Now this makes this awkward because at the moment I have only got 3 pipes and I need 5 pipes. Well, I need a lot more pipe than that. So this potentially is going to be awkward. I also don't have a lot of air. So do I do this the hard way? Let me have a look. I need 3 of those. So I basically need 2 of every essence. Thirst, Perditio, Terra, Ignis. Missing water and air, actually. Wow, that's that stings. Now the simplest place to get water and air is sugarcane, so maybe we do that. Go and grab some. In fact, let's go and cut some glass up and make myself some more things. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, well, we've got everything we need to do to make the balance shards, which means that we now have everything we need to make almost. Let me just double check. Air, fire, water. Then earth. I think it's order. Then that one. I'm fairly certain that was the order. Doop, 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 doop. And then doop, and then that goes in. Now I'm going to need to charge this up to full to make this, but we're going to go air, fire, water, and that will all. Why did you not go in there? There you go. That's right, isn't it? Oh, missing the rose gold rings, and that will be and that's the wrong way around. So need to charge this up. That's basically going to be a quick visit out to the beast rooms, and just eat them up, eat up all of the little baubles of V, and keep these planted. Really do need to get more of these. These are pretty good. Although, to be brutally honest, I can normally get one of these ones fully charged off of this patch. I think going forward it's not going to be quite so viable. Almost, we're just missing a little bit of aqua. So we just need to wait for these to grow. There's another one, and that's nice and full. Let's get this thing made. Put that away. So we're not going to use everything because obviously we get discounts, but there's our primal charm, which means we can come in here and go to there and take our reward, and that takes us to the primal charm. So the a scepter is crafted with one core primal charm. Any sort of core. A scepter cannot hold a focus but holds more V than a wand and gives additional 10% discount for costs beyond additional. So basically it's crafting stuff. Yeah, we're going to need lich bones. I don't know how many of those I've got, but we have the primal charm. We can get rid of you. I think we're going to leave this till the next episode. Oh, we actually got some mixed crystals. That's nice. I'd love to know what is giving me these eggs. I mean, it's not a problem. I can process them into essentials for the storage. But I think that's a pretty good progress on that one, and we have made quite a lot of progress on the stainless steel. We're at about halfway through on that for the third one. So I think we can get in here, we can get a little screenshot and get that going, and that's, I think this will look really good once we've got everything in. We'll do something at the end to decorate, and you know, we'll get some stuff going around here. Got plenty of space over here for other paraphernalia. This there for creating stuff, which, you know, we can come over here and I can grab the air from that, and the herba from there. I think you're probably almost full on herba now, but that's fine because we'll pop you. What we can do is we'll get you. Ooh. Left strangely inspired. That's the one where you basically have to have the hooverator to do it. So yeah, not quite as much progress as I'd originally planned, but if I am brutally honest, I'm not unhappy with the progress we made. So that's all good. Just need to process all of these, because that's that's not quite full, so let's get you full, and then you know, we can, and another one. So they're just constantly dropping and I don't know what they're coming from. Anybody got any ideas on that one? Let me know, because that's going to drive me mental otherwise. There's our air, and that's it. So we have a little bit more, but until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.